doing, making the whole scene insane. Big dog, about to bring the motherfucking pain. Lock it in, lock it in, lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
Okay. We're gonna bring it home. We're gonna bring it home. Relax. Alright, man, this is part 2. You hear me? This is part 2. As you see, the glass is different. And guess what? The foot on the gas is different. You hear me? Oh, we about to move at a little rap in the face. And I got one ring on for y'all haters who probably had something to say about me not having no last joint. So yeah, we good. Got my joint and we alright. Yeah, I mean, so alright. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and pick it up, man. Last episode we talking about certain variables and certain traits and certain characteristics of certain ways that, you know, boys evolve from men and certain, you know what I mean, things they may become subjected to in the upbringing and how, you know what I mean, that type of man character could be affected. Now we about to listen, if you got your kids in the room, get them out. Oh shit! Get him out! I'm trying to be as honest as possible. I'm about to say some things, and it might behoove you that if you a child, remove you. I'm gonna give him some time. You know, sometimes I wish I carried around an emergency pocket, emergency little bag with some jacks in them, old school style, just for moments like this. If I knew how to knit, I'd probably do them. Not yet. Alright, if they still here, they signed up for it. And clearly you didn't care. So it's a lot that's about to go on. So I've already told you previously. Beware. Man. We talked about some things that was building up to this. So let's go ahead and get them. Men, as you grow older, this is what you need to understand. Let's start with some statistics. Not even statistics. Let's just start with some life lessons. Men, if you know for a fact that you yourself can't bring certain things to the table, it's no way in the hell do you have the right to call anybody any type of name such as gold digger, hoe, or leech. To set the tone for what this first chapter of what is about to happen is just got to be said. Okay? This is what happens when boys play men. Women, a lot of y'all let some of these bums go out here and leech off y'all. And I get it. They say broke dick is the best dick. Oh. Now, before I go on any further, let me elaborate. At one point, I wasn't financially secure to the certain point that I needed to be. And guess what? All I had to offer, ladies? An attitude that's good and extremely good. Do you hear me? You know what I mean? Now let me tell you about the mindset that comes with that survivor. This motherfucker's he's a survivor. You know, at the end of the day, if you're dealing with a female who has welcomed you into their space, don't you ever get out of place. You will always be secondary to what is reality in that young lady's life. Now, have I been that person consistently in life? No. No, I have not. Because it only took one situation for me to experience, and it wasn't even a bad experience. This is the crazy part. When I realized the power of sex, and that certain women will tolerate you just because you can please them and make them feel good, I knew not to abuse it. I knew not to abuse it. You want to know why? Because if I allowed myself to stay the leech that was getting fat off somebody else, what happens when they finally pull me off and they throw me away and I got to wiggle off and figure out this shit on my own at the drop of a hat?
Shit like that. Shit like that.
See, that's the problem. A lot of y'all are cool with being fucking leeches. A lot of y'all are cool with this woman doing 100% and you doing the barest of minimums. And at the end of the day, if that's something that you got going on, that's on you. That's on you. But I will say this. Let's flip the table on that. Now, as we're talking about that, women, I'm trying to make it as non-biased as possible. I got y'all women attention. Now let me get the fellas' attention. Fellas, you know how it is. You done brought this bum bitch into your space. You know all you wanted to do was get in a little face. But guess what? She done got comfortable. And guess what? She ain't yours. See, this on both ends of the table. This is what you need to understand. If you are a leech, you have no room for speech. That's merch. That's merch.
Facts.
Man, I got to stop my shit. We working on it. We working on it. Sometimes the database gets so overloaded, you know what I mean? It get hot, but it never exploded. You understand what I mean? You never know what's going out of that thing. At the end of the day, if you a leech, you don't have no speech. What you say does not matter. You hear me? Your opinion is weaker than an old person bladder. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit what you feel because you're here substantially for the fruits and labors of what you don't have to work for. See, it's an understanding when a man and a woman know they are responsible for taking care of somebody. Now look, when I say take care of somebody, I mean it just like that. You become this person's child. You become independent because you are independent. Yeah. See, that's the crazy part, men and women. A lot of y'all play these games like y'all bigger than what y'all are to other people. Behind closed doors, knowing good and damn well you don't got a pot to piss in, a window to throw it out of, or a shovel to dig a hole for it. Do you hear me? Waste. A lot of y'all get around right now just banking off sexual talents for survival. And men who are doing that, I'm telling you now, it will bite you in the ass. You will be brought to justice in that situation because there is somebody else who's willing to show that individual that you ain't got to deal with this bum ass. You hear me? Maybe I should take you on a date. You hear me? Maybe I should come over and, you know what I mean? Maybe I should do a couple things of, I don't know, conduct that you like while you eating or watching a movie. Yeah. Maybe I should rub your feet and tell you how beautiful you are and actually have the finances to help you while I'm here and talk about how I can better you. See, this is the problem. I've hung around a lot of people in my life, men and women. There's no specification on this shit. And I can tell you this for sure. The men who play that game, they only successful because they're better image painters. They're better dream sellers. You get what I'm saying? They're better dream sellers. The woman who plays that role, she knows good and fucking well. She can't do shit but eat dick. And if she can't do that, what is she there for? I kept it G with y'all last time. Women, at the end of the day, a man will 100% settle for head over pussy. This is what y'all not understanding. If a man runs into a real eater, just like a woman, that's a whole nother vibration. You get closer to success when you got less and you're giving it your best. You hear me? Because a motherfucker know. Now, have I seen dummies cuff wife and hubby a leech and a bum? Absolutely.
Facts.
And did I judge them? No. Because I knew the effort and work they had to do to secure that slot. Somebody been doing their tongue ups and somebody been doing their somebody been doing their jaw close. You hear me? So bitch at the house. You hear me? Some bitch don't put a rubber band around his tongue doing his tongue ups. You hear me? Get it right. Now, I'm not trying to make it too long. I'm not trying to get off topic. So okay. Now that we know men and women can commonly be leeches and bums, this is what y'all need to understand, particularly young men. Now, when I said that, I said it tying into the fact that a lot of y'all go out here and y'all call these motherfuckers hoes, leeches, and gold diggers. Now, when that is a relevant statement, this is what it looked like women. Women, you got to understand this. A lot of y'all play this high-value man game, right? So I'm talking to all the high-value men or men in pursuit to be high-value. Understand this, kings and princes in training. You're going to always run into somebody in this world who couldn't acquire what you have or had or are in pursuit of gaining at the pace you have or the potential chance that you can have. Somebody's always going to, a female is always going to notice your materialistics. Now, like I said earlier, men are better dream sellers than women. They are. A man will talk his way on your couch and don't mind being a fucking slouch.
Shit like that. Shit
Do
like
you
that.
hear
Shit
me?
like that. Shit like that.
But that's the mindset of a man with no ambition. That's the mindset of a man who has nothing that they found purpose for. Because any man that is truly a fucking man ain't gonna take pride in the things that they're supposed to do, which is be a man. If you're a man, you know that you have bills that you're supposed to pay. If you're a man, you have kids, you know you have to be a father. If you're a man, you know you have to have some source of fucking transportation to cater to the situation of just life, getting to, from, and especially if there's a family or a kid in the middle of that. So this is what I implore some of y'all to understand. As I'm saying a lot of this shit, it's variations of certain siblings, of certain males and how they conduct themselves. Have you ever seen a family of males, right? A family of males, and the contrast between them are so fucking different.
Facts.
You got the bum, you got the person that's there, and you got the person that's, oh, everybody just praises this person, but everybody feels like this motherfucker ain't shit. Or this motherfucker's really in everything they say because they know the truth about what they are and how they got in that position. Like, a lot of image. Men care more about image and respect and what comes with what people say when they bring their name up more than most women. Women just care about looking good and having what they want for the most part. See, we're in the era now, man, where women don't value moral the way they used to. So they act out of conduct when it comes to materialistics.
Facts.
Right now, for disclosure of tests, if you go out here and you find one of these young Johns who are from 19 to maybe 27 to 26. And you catch them out here on them booze or on them drugs. Just having a good time. And you offer them sex. And you just happen to put some finances behind it.
Oh shit!
You be surprised who carried the brakes for that change. Long as nobody can find out. It's a dirty game out here. It's not. Now, granted, there's always been the $40 joints and the $20 joints and sometimes the $100 joints. But guess what? These motherfuckers are openly telling you they don't care now. Meaning you got to be smart with your decision making. Some of y'all going out here, what y'all call them? 304s? Ain't that what the young bucks call them? 304s? Is that the proper terminology? I'm just trying to stay hip, get a grip. Some of y'all running out here to what they call these 304s, and which is another term for a hoe or somebody who does promiscuous acts for finances. I didn't make up the term. If you didn't know, just stick with me. Listen, I'm learning you something if you didn't know. So, now these days, these young ladies are so material driven. So, if you're a man, like I said, who is high value, know this. Before they care to fucking know who you are, they're going to know, hey, what do you drive? How do you dress? How much money is in your bank account? Do you have your own spot? Which you should. Two out of three of these things you shouldn't have a problem with, which is proving that you have a vehicle and a place that's yours to lay your head. Can't blame no woman for asking damn man that. It ain't their business to know how much money you got, though. And it sure as hell ain't their business to be judging you off the appearance they get when they first see you, because they don't know exactly what you got going on behind the scenes. And that's what I like to. That's what I would like to implore you to test the baddest motherfucker in the room if you know you are a high value man, because a woman isn't going to judge a man who is in uniform. Meaning, if you can look a hot fucking mess, but it's obvious that you're either on your job or just getting off your job. If you approach a woman, I get it. You might not look the most sanitary at all times when you're approaching this individual, but it's just the fact that the motherfucker know that you get up every day and you're doing it the right way. And flip-flop. If you're a dope boy, if you out here and you doing all this floss and they see all this shit, I implore you to do this. Before you jump out the window and try to flex to get this badge on, let her think you're just an average guy. Why? She don't need to know what your lifestyle is. You're not lying to her. You're just approaching her as a regular fucking person without all this extra shit going on to catch her eye. See, some of y'all suck ass niggas need that to get attention. Some of y'all have to have this extra jewelry on, this extra name brand, these Jordans and Yeezys, all these high caliber shoes that, you know what I mean? And we do it for women. We do it for the women. But this is the thing. What's the difference between her? A woman, not a girl. A woman seeing you in an actual humble state and giving you the same fucking respect.
Shit like that.
See, this is where the wires get crossed on a lot of shit, man. A lot of y'all go out here searching and looking and putting yourselves in environments with somebody who is literally looking to get what they can get and get fucking busy. Motherfuckers ain't worried about love no more. They worried about a come up. Some of y'all got to stop coming out here. And just because she got the fattest ass in the room, or the nice titties, or the combo, the nice titties and the ass. Jeez Louise, Papa Cheeks. I get it. You got to have it. But guess what? It take a real stomp down player to kick shit on a high level Some of y'all got to really work on y'all approach when it comes to regular conversation. It's crazy how y'all can go out here and just talk to y'all homeboys all fucking day. You get in a fucking woman face and then you sound like this.
That you could
A damn fool. A damn fool. Some bitch can't even damn get his name out right. But you was the coolest son bitch over there in the corner the other damn day with your homies, frying and flexing for these niggas. See, this is the thing, man. This is what we need to understand. A lot of y'all got to understand this. When you're in the pursuit to be the best version of yourself financially, whether you're in the streets or you're a working man, or you're a working man that's an entrepreneur, which me personally, am striving to be currently. You got to understand this, man. This is what comes with the reality of the world. Sometimes it's going to work in your favor, and sometimes you're going to have to understand this is just whole behavior. This is how the game is structured, my nigga. You don't come into anything with the expectation of anything less than hopeful, my nigga. Hopeful that you're dealing with an honest person without giving too much. Some of y'all off the rip, y'all meet a joint, y'all super attracted. See, y'all move off attraction too much and not energy and vibe. See, a motherfucker show you and tell you who they are. You just don't want to hear them. You just don't want to see them. You just don't want to accept the fact that this could be a shitty person because of the attraction you have for them. And I get it, you know. But this is the crazy part. Some of y'all get out here, y'all get to fucking these girls. And when you get to fucking them, you pull all the tricks out the bag day one.
Lord,
and I'm not against that, because a real dog feel like, hey, say, Drake voice. I hit it, and one time was fine with me. I played that game. I get it. There's a couple of motherfuckers I done drilled, and I've been fulfilled. You understand me? I don't need to dimmy back to understand that I done had to handle that. You understand? I'm cool. See, I'm not a, oh yeah, I know I got access to it type of nigga. No. Some bridges are meant to be walked across one time. And one time only. You got it out your black book. you got something X motherfuckers out of there. Yeah. And I can't take that away from anybody who's had to have that feeling as a man, but this is what you understand. Some of y'all got to understand this as well. Y'all got to start being honest with the baggage y'all come with, man. Y'all got to start being honest with the fucking baggage that y'all come with, men. See, y'all can't keep blaming shit on these fucking women when you're not being real. You're not telling them that you still in a situation that you're not sure about when it comes to your lady, or whether it's your baby mama, or your ex, or shit, somebody that you interested in that you just don't know. And the one that pisses me off the most, and I mean pisses me off, is what man would lie about not having kids, or not just telling somebody they have kids. I know, man or woman, what type of human being is that into somebody that they are scared to tell them that they have procreated life with somebody else? I don't get that shit. That's got to be top 3 weird things to me that a man and a woman could not address upon having real conversation, at least within the first 2-3 times. You gotta tell me the first time. It would be nice. You gotta tell me the second time. It would be nice. But if I hear about by the third time I talk to you, this is a real conversation, I'm going to charge that you've been a piece of shit ass parent And I'm already exiting the door. Because what if I'm the dumb ass that adds onto the fucking list?
Facts.
Nah, bro. We listen. All these things have to be considered, man. When you're in a pursuit. A high-value man doesn't have to lie about anything. Now, am I a high-value man? Not yet. Not yet. But I'm not too far from that motherfucker. Because listen, okay, let's talk about high value. See, this is where a lot of y'all be having shit fucked up. This is how fucked up the world is. A high-value man in definition to a lot of these people are somebody who's in a financially high situation that they can be somebody who is looked at as a breadwinner type shit.
Facts.
Okay. This is a real nigga's definition of a high value man. You work or you get it out the streets. However the fuck you do it, right? You're financially stable. You're financially stable, right? If you do have a kid, them kids is well the fuck off, or that kid is well the fuck off. You have your own transportation. You have your own living conditions. And more importantly, you can help and take care of a woman accordingly if need be. I would tell you this. If you're not in a financially stable situation, a relationship is the last fucking thing you need to be thinking about. It's just the realest shit I can tell some of y'all. If you're not financially stable as a fucking man, a relationship with a woman, not a girl. A girl might tough it out with you for a little bit because they don't know no goddamn better. They trying to figure shit out. But a fucking woman, let me tell you some real shit. Full disclosure, man. Pull my shit up for this, man. Because y'all know I don't motherfucking lie, man. I kick shit on a high level. Now, mind you, fix my shit. Now, mind you, I got my joint on, right? I got my joint on. Shout out to my wife, right? I ran into a fucked up financial situation. Now, mind you, we had been together for a while. Right? I ran into a fucked up financial rut when the pandemic hit. The pandemic put me to bind. I had money saved up, had a couple racks saved up, but this is the mindset of a fucking man. That money was bill money. That money was house money. That money was for the kids. That money was for her and whatever she needed. All my bills was already set to the side with a certain amount set for me. Nigga, I probably wouldn't even have ate. Long as they was good, I was good. This where the problem kicked in. For about 2 months, I had my bill. I had the bills paid up for about 2 months, and then I had like 2 months. I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do if I get low? If miscellaneous shit happens? Just so happened, my car started acting stupid. Miscellaneous bills with the house popped up that I didn't plan for. My lady, she doing with everything she could. We got kids in this situation, right? So, okay. Full transparency. Mentally, I hadn't felt that low in a while, bro. I hadn't felt that low in a while because I felt like a fucking bum. Now, mind you, from, I'd say, it lasted for about 4 months. It was, out of those 4 months, it was 1 month I couldn't really make the bills. Now, mind you, some of y'all niggas left a whole year, don't give a fuck, bro. I didn't have a job, and I had to figure this shit out, bro. For the first time in my life, I wanted to really go to the streets and run this shit up, bro. And I looked my lady in the face, and I told her straight up, I said, say, man, hey, look, if I can't take care of you right now, and I start putting all this extra burden and debt on you, bro, leave. Leave. As I love the nigga so much that I was willing to go ahead and let her go do. If another nigga can take care of you right now, bro, I don't need to be hearing that. Because right now, nigga, you dealing with a bum. This nigga, right now I'm a bum. I can't do shit for you. I can barely do shit for these kids. I can barely do shit for any fucking body, my nigga. I'm drowning.
Lord,
But that nigga say I'm lottery ticket. Nigga, I'm broke. Nigga, that's how I feel. Let me tell you some G shit. My old lady went out there, motherfucker, and applied for another fucking job. And for those months, it was 1 month that I did not have the money for the bills coming up into that month. I'm actively trying my best to find a job. I fuck around and I feel like I got a zinger. But this lady goes out and gets another job to support my bum ass at the time. Let me tell you something about real life. Champ, I probably had to be, nigga, I was a puppy when this nigga came home. Do you hear me? Babe, how was your day? You need anything? Hey, say, nigga, it ain't nothing she could have requested that was free from me that I wouldn't have did. And let me tell you what, for disclosure, that had to be the nastiest and the most aggressive I had been, because I had to do something in case she took me up on that offer to leave. I had to do something to keep her understanding. Man, this motherfucker about to be broke right now. But hey, that something's got a stick of dynamite in there, don't it?
Facts.
Survivor mode.
Oh shit.
I call that little number survivor mode. Let me tell you something. Before I call anybody else out, I will always put myself on the front line. That's what I mean when I say, G. Now mind you, the boy motherfucker back in tag and motherfucker got all kind of hat. You hear me? Like, the boy really like that now. You hear me? But this is the crazy part. And now, mind you, when I said a girl will deal with that, I got lucky this particular time and happened to be dealing with a fucking woman who knew she was dealing with a temporary bum. Wanna know why? You wanna know why she dealt with this shit? Because the nigga seen me at a peak and understood what I could be. All I needed was more time. That young lady single-handedly willed me back to life. It was cold out here in the world. She wrapped her arms around me and warmed me up. Do you hear me? At the end of the day, man, I did all I could and all that. Everything I was already doing for this young lady, who is now my wife, it only enhanced when I got back on my feet. See, this is what I need to understand, bro. I done spent racks between my kids and my wife. I've spent money. I'm the one in the family, in my family, the nigga who never had the nice car, but always dressed good and lived good. I might hop out of old jalopy. You hear me? Some bitch, old fishy ass motherfucking little ride. But what's inside got a lot of pride. And that some bitch gonna slide, you understand me? Well, how about it? That some bitch is a man. And one thing a nigga can never take from me is that some bitch, he ain't that raggedy ass piece of shit. But that's one sharp some bitch done. And I get, for a long time, niggas thought I was selling dope just based off my appearance.
Facts.
Never sold dope a day in my life, G. Just keeping it 10K with y'all. Never had to. I was a thinker. Fast on my feet. I do everything a D-boy would do legally. If you fuck with me in real time and you see how I'm living and you see the shit I've acquired, and I was a young nigga having my way. See, this is what y'all don't understand. I was a young nigga having my way. And women put it in their minds whatever they thought about me. I never portrayed myself other than what I want. I was the chubby, funny nigga pulling up, motherfucker, with the good booze and the good news. And if you wanted the wood or the booze, nigga, it's up to you to choose. But just know, I won't stroking and joking or just anything.
Facts.
You understand me? Like I told you before, I was real stingy with the meats. I took pride in who the fuck I am. And that shit paid off. Which leads me to the segue of this. Men, I made a statement last time, but I need to dig deep on this shit. I really need to dig deep on this shit. And I don't know. I might cash with this. I might cash with it. I need to understand this, man. Especially you modern day motherfuckers, man. In the world and society y'all living in now, it's not worth going out here fucking all these girls. It's not worth going out here being somebody saying that you just had this person and that person. Because a lot of y'all don't even know it. But y'all taking down y'all own generation by thinking y'all being slick, getting away with just having all this unprotected sex. Nobody wants to belong to somebody because everybody wants to use somebody.
Shit like
so
that.
This is
shit
the crazy
like
part.
Shit
Men,
like
you got to understand this, man. Be smart. I remember before I got my first baby mom pregnant. Ah, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. She locked me in. She's smart. She knew the boy's gonna be something. You hear me? This motherfucker, my dad. R.I.P. my pops. My pops had to be the funniest, realest nigga ever when he got a chance to have his one-on-one time with dog. Let me tell you some G shit. So, let's start with this. When my dad used to tell me about sex, this is how my dad kicked the shit to me. The first conversation I ever had with my dad about sex was like 11 or 12. You know, you start hearing puberty, you start smelling yourself, you start asking questions. I used to find the nigga magazines and shit. So I had already been, you know what I mean? I'd find his stash. So I had already knew what, you know what I mean, pussy was, and you know what I mean, all this bullshit was. I just didn't know exactly how babies were made properly. Like, I knew that motherfucker had to, but I ain't know exactly what that shit did. So, my dad was like, you. So if you know my dad, you know I'm not bullshit. This is how my dad, this is exactly how my dad's, exactly how my dad sound. Hey, yo, love, come here. Yo, you with the girls now?
It's the girls. Everybody talking about gas and shit.
Yo, is you with, you know what I mean? You with the girls, you know what I mean? I know you growing up a little bit, you start to smell yourself. Niggas hit me the Jeepers Creepers. Yeah, nigga got no fuck, nigga, go creepy. That nigga said, yo, listen. Always remember this shit, son. Yo, listen. Stop playing. Smack the shot. Damn. Yo. Always remember if you ever get it, you ain't fucking or nothing yet, is you? Yo, don't fucking lie to me.
No, I ain't. You hear me? I ain't.
Yo, you bet. Yo, I'm just some real shit. I'm telling you. Listen. Yo. Always keep your dick bags with you. Yo, keep your dick bags with you, nigga. Time out now. When he's calling condoms dick bags. My dad's from New Jersey. Let's start there. My dad and most of my family from his side are originally from New Jersey. Had to be some New Jersey shit. From North Carolina, we don't talk like that down here. But he bought that shit to me at like 11 or 12. Back into it. You know what I mean? You keep your dick bags. You know how to put your dick bags on.
Oh, yo, the fuck? What is a dick bag? And no, I don't know how to use it.
Like, yo, well, listen. I'm moving too fast. It's gonna come a day you gonna motherfucking need to use your dick bags. Bags? This nigga said bags. Like, damn, nigga, how many I need to run through at one time? Like, nigga, I'm living at 12, mind you. This is a real conversation. Me and my dad, as he was under the influence one night, just randomly had. This is a real fucking conversation. Stick with me. Yo. You gotta, you know what I mean? You my son, so you motherfuckers should be cop diesel, baby.
What the fuck are you talking about, sir? And what do you mean when you say motherfucking cop diesel, baby?
Sidebar, I found out later what cop diesel. I found out later what cock diesel meant, and I am absolutely insane if that's what he meant. Because, man, God had a plan. Back to you. You. Always make sure you protect yourself, son. Like, these Jones be getting around out here, they be doing all this crazy wild shit. As long as you got your dick bag on, you should be alright. Fast forward all that shit. I get tangled up. Guess what I don't fucking use? My dick bag. I forgot. Hey, R&B Pops. He was so disappointed in me, bro. When that nigga found out I had a baby on the way, the first thing that nigga looked at me and said was, yo. What the fuck? Yo. I thought you said you was using your dick bags, nigga. What the fucking lie to me, man? You said you was using your dick bags, nigga. Why the fuck you ain't? Yo, if you used the fucking dick bag, you wouldn't have been this fucking way, dickhead. Tough times in life. Now, that's just a simple parenting moment that I shared with my pops as an adolescent about sexual orientation and obligation of what happens when you're supposed to be intimating. You hear me? Shout out to Pops and his thing. I tell you what, after I did have a child, the term was always a part of what the hell I never forgot. Only time I didn't use the motherfuckers is when I knew you were mine. And did I gamble? 1 or 2 times? Yes. But I actually ended up in real relationships with these people. So let's start there. Let's start there. And others than actually married. So, we wasn't out here playing Russian roulette, boys. Shout out to Pops and his theory of knowledge. Now that's just side story. I just want to give y'all a little humor. You know what I mean? Because the temperature was a little too high. I'm trying to cool it down a little bit. But now we can get back to the regular schedule program. Now, we talked about all the shit that comes with a high value, man, and all this shit, man. But this is what y'all need to understand, dog. I'm going to go ahead and shut it down, bro. I ain't going to be here all night. End of the day, man. If you are somebody who feels like you're being played, betrayed, or laid to the side and not get no attention on them nights you stay, you need to understand this. A woman she can love you But a woman is not going to be attracted to a bum. A woman's not going to be attracted to a bum. And just like a man, see, there's the difference between a woman and a man. I think this is a good time. Let's close the argument. A man can deal with a bummy woman because it's definitely going to be sex involved. 100%. You're there to get used sexually. You ain't got to do shit here, but please me.
Facts.
A woman gets emotionally invested with this bum ass nigga. See, before I go, this is the reason why a lot of y'all had to convert to being eating ass. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out there. Y'all thought I was just gonna let this. Yeah, a lot of y'all bum ass niggas had to convert to eating ass just to keep a spot in the house. I'ma say it. If ain't nobody else gonna say some real shit, you can pin up the Mick man, cause he's the one who truly understands. A lot of y'all had to convert to the highest level of survival. Now some of y'all do it for sport. Some of y'all do it, and you know, it's a mission that you're aboard. Me personally, I'm doing good. And if I was into some crazy shit like that, I mean, I'm sure my wife would know. Here nor there. We'll say this though. From what I understand, a lot of y'all, men and women, have compromised y'all morale just for the comfort of not wanting to get the fuck up and get a real job. The streets ain't for everybody, and the workplace might not be for everybody. But at some point, you got to get some money. And guess what? Whatever you choose to do, always remember this. Nobody likes a fucking bum, especially a bum that's a man. Bro. I don't give a fuck if you're a family member and you said you need to crash and help and all that shit. If you give somebody a fucking window, abide by that window. Abide by that window. See, motherfuckers don't understand they wear out their welcomes with the foolishness.
Facts.
You could be working, you could be doing whatever, but you're still in somebody else's fucking space. And a man, especially a man who has a family, should always keep that shit in mind. You got to do what you need to do to get y'all straight. Because ain't nobody else gonna fucking do it. And this is the fucked up part. Men, when you're dealing with a woman, and especially, God forbid, if there's kids involved, nobody's going to talk shit about that woman or those kids. They're going to talk shit about you because you're the man. You took full responsibility for leading and having the responsibility of getting y'all out of whatever bind y'all in. And nobody's going to feel sorry. You might get it, yo, that's fucked up. Damn, I hope this shit get better for you. You know what I mean? Well, I can do a little something for you. Not much. I can do a little something for you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I get it, man. I've been there, nigga. I've been there. Nigga would do that shit and meow. So bitch turn the rover. Cause motherfucker already understand if you already down in your fucking luck, nigga. That's some shit you got to figure out. We all go through fucked up times. I just told y'all this. Shout out to my lady. She held me fucking down on a temporary level. Like I would have done her and probably have had to do it in the fucking past. But that's the fucking difference. Nobody wants to hear what I had to do for her because she's a woman. I'm a man. It's not a good look for her to be out here taking care of a grown-ass fucking man. Like I said, she good now. She'll always be fucking good as long as I'm fucking good. And my kids, that's no question. But at some point, she had to muster up. And this the fucked up part. I'm going to close with this. When my lady was working these jobs, she would get home late. And this is the realest shit I can tell y'all, bro. And this how I knew, bro. It's no way in the fuck this could be life. I could never do this to myself, bro. Y'all know how y'all feel when men work late? He's probably out with that whore. Out fucking up with that whore. Nigga, I couldn't say shit if this nigga chose to go out here and get her pussy ate while she was out. the way a nigga would go out and get head and come home, what the fuck could I say, man? I'm supposed to go back to my family house? Hear me? Hey, long story short, nigga, I suffer in silence temporarily. Long as I know, I would dig myself out of that motherfucking hole. Now, granted, if she, I'm sure she did. But who's to say the nigga did? You hear me? She had the power. She had the power in the situation, my nigga. See, I tell y'all shit that y'all niggas know. Oh, man, that nigga win. No, I ain't no goddamn winning. About fall. I'm a man who is logical and know how the fucking world works. If I was a leech and she the motherfucking bringing all the motherfucking, the amenities, the goddamn life, even if it's for a month. Even if it's for a month. That's extra she had to do. As a woman, on top of doing what a fucking woman needs to do and it's supposed to be for her family. She did all those things and didn't bitch once, bro. That's why that nigga's here. I'm sorry, she's not a nigga. That's why that queen is here. Let's start there. I love you, man. Here. Now, I hope y'all learned some real shit from this tonight, man. Oh, like, come on, man. Come on, man. At some point, we all have to be a boy that transitions to a man. And some of the shit that I'm saying, you just gotta understand. Some of y'all might not have been in certain situations to see it or be a part of it. But I guarantee you, when you're going through it, nigga, you don't want to be in the heart of it.
Facts.
Because that ain't something everybody can beat. God. Bars. I'm a rapper too, just throw that out there. I ain't put that out lately, but I'm going to have to show y'all, get y'all some of this music. Let y'all see how I really kicking shit that's super legit. Because when I be giving y'all this shit, this really come from a real wordsmith, you hear me? I'm a real word warrior, you understand me? So when I get to throwing these words at y'all catch them, you understand me? Ain't that can deflate them, you understand? Ain't nobody got enough blockage for that. Just understand this, man. Growing up and being a man ain't no fucking rewards for that. And I'm out.